Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is the first Game of the Year candidate, the COP is just a decent platformer throwback, and The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered is the best way to experience an amazing game. This is the PlayStation Roundup, a video that recaps what was said about the week's top games. Let's get to it. We start with Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, bringing the series back to its 2D platforming roots while modernizing gameplay. You control Sargon as he and the Immortals are tasked with rescuing the prince, but they find themselves clashing in Mount Cath. Game Informer's Wesley LeBlanc gave it a 9.5 out of 10, saying that Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is a triumphant series return with captivating platforming, deep combat, and impressive graphics at 120 FPS and 4K. Despite a somewhat lacking narrative and occasional backtracking issues, the game's compelling gameplay, innovative features, and complex combat system make it a standout title, urging players to explore further and savor its sublime loop. From GameSpot, Steve Watts scored it 9 out of 10, praising Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown for its impressive reinvention as a Metroidvania, highlighting refined combat, seamless platforming, and innovative exploration in Mount Cath. Enriched by features like memory shards and adjustable difficulty settings, the game offers a polished experience. Despite a convoluted narrative and occasional puzzle repetition, The Lost Crown confidently establishes itself as a strong Metroidvania, marking a successful departure from the series' traditional styles. On the lower end but still positive, Jordan Midler of BGC gave it a 4 out of 5, acknowledging Ubisoft's revitalization of Prince of Persia in a Metroidvania style, uploading innovative gameplay like screenshots for a streamlined backtracking. However, the combat, despite having diverse options, lacks enjoyment, especially in inconsistent boss fights. Despite visual simplicity, The Lost Crown distinguishes itself with a diverse world, engaging puzzles, and excellent platforming in a well-paced 15 to 20 hour playtime. Overall, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown earned an 87 on OpenCritic and an 86 on Metacritic. Whether you're a fan of the series, Metroidvanias, or adventure games in general, this is a solid entry to start 2024 that you need to check out. Next, Demagogue Studio wanted to bring back Sega classics of the 90s like The Jungle Book or Aladdin in the COP, a platformer with modern twists and ideas where you explore the remains of humanity. Aaron Sodi from the 6 Axis liked the game, giving it a 9 out of 10, and saying the COP is a visually striking 2D platformer that draws inspiration from The Jungle Book and whose strengths lie in environmental storytelling, a captivating soundtrack, and collectibles that deepen the narrative. Despite occasional platforming frustrations and on-the-nose company names, the game offers a tight, thematic experience with a playtime of around 2.5 hours. Game Trends Corvo Rower felt mixed about the game, with a 70 out of 100, indicating the platforming experience has functional yet occasionally clunky controls, and it shines for its environmental design, captivating backdrops, and encounters with Martian pursuers, with the lore-friendly soundtrack via radio nostalgia from Mars enhancing the ambience. In the end, the COP provides a decent 4-hour experience for anyone who likes the genre. Push Square was on the lower end with a 6 out of 10, and Lion Croft saying that Demagogue Studios' 2D platformer showcases stylish visuals and a moody soundtrack, standing out with a unique radio show. The game balances the standard platforming challenges with forgiving checkpoints lasting you under 3 hours, with the frustration coming from unclear signposting and average gameplay. Overall, the COP earned a 74 on OpenCritic and a 73 on Metacritic. It seems there's an enjoyable platformer given its stylish design and soundtrack, but may be frustrating at times. It also only gives 3 to 4 hours of playtime, which you will need to ponder with the game's $15 price point. Our third game is The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, giving you the chance to experience Ellie's quest for justice again or for the first time, with PS5 enhancements plus extras such as the Lost Levels, the No Return roguelike mode, and guitar free play, among others. God is a Geek gave it a 10, with Chris White applauding the game as a technical marvel with phenomenal visuals, seamless performance, and significant improvements in loading times. No Return is the major highlight, with the roguelite mode offering replayability and tense gameplay across familiar locations. Besides that, the original story gets expanded with the Lost Levels providing additional context, and the commentary from figures like Neil Druckmann enhances the experience. Add a speedrun and guitar free play and you get the perfect version of an already incredible game. Meanwhile, Aaron Bain from Push Square scored it 9 out of 10, recognizing the game's status as a masterpiece with shocking and intense narrative. The PS5 enhancements bring improved visuals and performance with haptic feedback and adaptive triggers, adding to the immersive experience. Then new content like No Return and the short lost levels add value, making this the ultimate way to experience Naughty Dog's masterpiece for both fans and first-time players. On the lower end with a 7.5 was Level Up, Pedro Perez pointed out that the No Return roguelite is compelling and Lost Levels offers a valuable behind-the-scenes look at game development. But the controversial remaster has a challenge in justifying its existence. It offers modest visual changes and is perceived more as a commercial continuity to capitalize on the hype of the HBO series rather than an essential improvement. Overall, The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered scored a 91 on OpenCritic and a 90 on Metacritic. You may not find any groundbreaking improvements on this remaster, but if you're a fan or getting into the series for the first time, it's definitely the best way to experience the game. And if you own the PS4 version, a $10 fee is a small barrier of entry. And there you have it, that's the PlayStation Roundup for this week. Did you pick up any of these games? What do you think about them? Do you agree or disagree with these reviews? Let us know in the comments below, give this video a thumbs up or down to let me know your feedback, check out more content you may like as well, such as the latest in gaming news, and subscribe for more on PlayStation. Thank you so much for watching, my name is Joseph, this is Hype for Games, and let's get hype!